we're going to go to a wide 3-thread flatlock. That is stitch number 9. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to set this up. We're currently on a regular 4-thread stitch. So most everything is normal when we get to the first screen here. But what we're going to do is we're going to take out the right needle. So I'm taking out the red thread, removing that from our machine, and then taking out the needle. So if you have gotten used to using the little hole that's on the end of the needle threader, love that, you can slide that up. We're loosening needle screw B to remove that needle and then tightening that up so it doesn't get loose later. So what's going to happen here is there's actually multiple ways of doing this stitch, but it is a nice way to connect fabrics together. It can be decorative, and what we have is the tensions for the needles have been, or needle, has been loosened. So what I'm going to do is just sew kind of on the, it doesn't matter if you sew on the edge of the fabric. If you cut it off, this still works. Some people will use it and just fold the fabric in half and then just kind of run the fold right next to the knife. But let's just show you first what we're talking about when we work with a flatlock. So it's going to look like just a wide 3-thread. But when you actually turn it over, you're going to notice you have all needle thread showing back here. That's the orange or the yellow version right here. That has no tension. So if we actually bring it up, it is 0. It is completely down to 0. And so when you open this up, it's going to hinge open and flatten out. You're going to see the stitches of the yellow becoming nice and flat. So you can use this to join pieces together. This is a great place to join laces to the edge of your fabric, and you just kind of flatten it out with your thumb, give it a little pull, and away you go. And that is really nice. Now you can do this in a 3-thread narrow version, and you can do this in a 2-thread version, so you can do a flat lock. Sometimes, so this would be, well, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you can use this as the right side, and sometimes use this as the right side. And I've even taken where I've taken ribbon and wove it in and out of these little ladders. Make it, if you do it with the stitch length a little longer, so if we were to take and make the stitch length, right now it starts at 2, but if we made it closer to maybe 3, then stitched. Okay, now so depending on which way you want this, which side of the stitch you want it to show, that's going to depend if you fold it wrong sides together or if you put your fabrics, let's hear, wrong or right sides together. You can actually do this 2 ways. So depending on what you want to show on the outside, so if we do this, all right, now this is going to be a much longer stitch length. I just love that the serger does the settings for me, so I don't have to guess what the actual settings need to be. So it's so automatic, and you get to a flat lock a lot faster. On mechanical machines, it seems like I have to tweak it and test it, and here I go from 1 stitch to the correct needle, stitch it, and I'm right on track. So see how fun that would be to weave some ribbon through there? Or again, just have that be the decorative part on the front of your fabric.